Slackers. Our next speaker is Meghan Jarvis, the future of fitness technology. Former world-class BMX racer, Meghan came to Australia to play professional basketball. Her experiences as an athlete, her educational portfolio, sports scientist, kinesiologist and masters of coaching, and entrepreneurial ventures have shaped her as a formidable fitness leader. She'll be talking to you today about the future of fitness technology. Welcome, Meghan Jarvis.
All right. Welcome, you guys, and thank you for joining us at the Elevate session. I'll start off by saying that picture on the right isn't my younger brother, that is me. I was a tomboy growing up, and I absolutely loved hockey, BMX, and went on to be an Australian Ninja Warrior, and now I'm speaking to you today about the future of fitness technology, because I have the pleasure of making my own fitness app. I'm the Business Development Officer of Total Gym Australia, as well as the Master Coach for Elevate, which is an altitude company. And those are little pieces of what I'm going to be discussing with you today, and what's up and coming when it comes to fitness and technology. The first thing that I'll say is that the major studios that are really exploding right now are using parts of this technology. It's not just the future, it is trending at the moment. And as you'll see as I go through, there are things that within this technology you probably have seen, but you know are coming in full force. Firstly, the impacts of apps and software. On the left, you'll see Buzzville, which is the company that I created. You've probably heard of Mind, Body, potentially ClassPass. These have Uberized, I've coined that term today, the fitness and they've made fitness and studio workouts classes more widely accessible with lower costs, enabling you to pull up a studio or a class at the touch of a button. Virtual trainers coaching apps such as Center, which is on the left as well, they have integrated gamification to make fitness fun. They also, if you're a trainer, you can now virtualize yourself. And yes, ladies, that's Chris Hemsworth on the left, and you can have him in the comfort of your own home or bedroom. Cons or challenges, apps and software lack empathy, and they always will lack empathy. So we have that advantage. As well, we need to be aware that personal trainers could become obsolete due to those virtual trainers. So knowing this technology is coming is critical. The next is impact of wearables. I'm wearing one right here. I've got my MyZone belt, which I would have put on. It just doesn't match with my clothes today. However, the big things with what's coming in wearables is the data. Firstly, the pros of these, the data is readily available and accessible to the wearer, giving them greater control over their fitness journey. There's greater variety of the data, which informs a bigger picture of a person's health and fitness and allows a new level of personalization. And precise tracking of heart rate, calories burned, can be compared across data groups, and this then can help us with our training moving forward, which is absolutely amazing technology. Some challenges is that we have obsessive compulsive tendencies, and we tend to look at them a lot. Next up is we've got an altitude room. Here you'll see they're putting on the altitude watches, and they're actually training there's 3 different rooms. This is in St. Kilda in Melbourne. And within these rooms, we can set the altitude at 3,000 meters. You actually get 3 times the calorie burn at altitude. So let's go through some of the pros of being at altitude. The advancement in this equipment and machinery technology and biomechanical movement patterns has increased the effectiveness of exercise. More specialized training environments, such as functional altitude training classes that enhance training. We've seen this with Les Mills, we've seen this with hot yoga. This is the next thing that's really going to step up and come into our industry. Training at altitude, as I mentioned, burns 3 times the amount of calories no matter what kind of exercise you're doing, whether it be strength or cardio. However, there are some cons to this. I was very fortunate being a professional athlete. I got to train in them, but not everyone gets to. Next, we've got virtual reality. As you can see, he's doing a boxing virtual reality, and I'm going to go into this right now. And this is skydiving. Been practicing that all week. My facial expressions were good. This can take you anywhere, which is absolutely amazing. It brings fun back into fitness and has the potential to attract a whole new crowd, which is really special to our industry. It can take users to places and experience they may have never experienced before. The ability to extract user data performance right down to how they move in 3 dimensions, which means that we can actually see how many punches you're doing and biomechanically know if you've done that same type of boxing, for example, again and again. Compare it going forward. It connects humanity with the whole of technology. However, there are a lot of cons to this as well. There's possible motion sickness, and lastly, because I've cut off for time, technology is already here. If you have a cell phone in your pocket, you know that this is not the future, it's now. Thank you.
The next speaker, thank you, Meghan Jarvis. Next